What's up everybody, 24/7Bricks here, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing some custom painting, and let's just get straight into it. Now I am doing a lot of different content recently, but please bear with me as I am still going to do mini mocks. I just thought I'd do something a little bit different to see whether or not you guys like it, so let's just get straight into the video. Now in today's video I'm going to be doing a bit of painting like I said, and here I have two custom ATRTs made by Brickyard Nation, and as you can see I only have one ATRT driver. Now I want to make another one as I do have two ATRTs and I kind of want another one just for the sake of having two, but I've already painted up a helmet and here it is, and I haven't really been able to paint a torso for it yet, but in today's video I'll be doing the torso, the legs, the arms, whatever is needed to finish the clone. So let's just get straight into discussing how we're going to go about doing this. So here is my ATRT driver. As you can see, not much to it, it's pretty basic, however printing is better than painting. However, I do like to paint as it requires a lot of skill involved, keeping your hands steady and stuff. But here is my other ATRT driver. As you can see, like I said, the helmet is already done. I've just got to do the torso, the legs and the arms. However, as you can see, there is an antenna on the other one and a satchel. However, I don't have a satchel as of yet. I am ordering one, and the antenna I'll sort out in this video. So let's just move on to what paints I'm going to be using. Now getting straight into the paints, I use fairly simple paints. These are Warhammer paints. I tend to find they're pretty good when it comes down to customizing clones other than acrylic paints, which have a little bit more gloppiness to them. These ones are quite smooth, and as you can see there's a lot of different colours. These are the colours that I use when doing all my custom clones. So I've got off-white, I've got green, grey and black for detailing. But let's just get straight into painting and you guys can just watch my process. With most of my torsos I tend to start by painting the breastplate. As you can see here I'm painting it with the green, however I do change it later on in the grey as I didn't realise that, as the breastplate on my other driver was grey. When doing painting like this, it can be a bit tedious going in between the lines. The best thing you can do is remaining calm and keeping your hands steady and not getting frustrated when painting. I then next move on to the hands. Now these are kind of difficult as they are quite small and it is really difficult to get the level of detail that you want to. As you can see here I did start off with the hand printing as they're quite relatively easy to start off with. Next, as you can see here, I started off with the shoulder plating. Now these can be quite difficult as you needed to get the perfect rounded shape to represent the shoulder plate. However, this may take a couple of tries to get right as well as some tweaking. I wanted to add a little bit more detail here, so I started doing the wrist plating. I sort of changed it to white to give it a little bit more colour. As you can see the paint is a bit rough right now, but I will go over and do more layers on them. It's just sort of a base coat, but other than that I will go over them again. One trick that I do is use a pin and gently scratch off any unwanted parts on the paint just to give it a more straighter edge. I usually tend to do this a lot when it comes to detailing. can see here, I'm also going over paint and just giving it more layers and more coats. I do a little bit more of this off camera, but I'm just showing you a little bit of the basics. Then to match with my Legion signature grey and green paint colour, I am adding a little bit of green just under the shoulder plate, just to give it a little bit more colour than just the white and the grey. As you can see here, I'm going over again with the pin, just scratching off any unwanted paint and giving it a more straighter edge. As you can see here, I'm re-going over some of the white paint just to give it more of an edge compared to the green. As you can see, I've started moving on to the legs. The legs are relatively simple, depending on how many layers of paint you want to do, as well as if you want to do multiple colours. As you can see, I'm starting off with a base coat of green. Again, I'm just going over, giving it another layer to give it a little bit more protection and to give it a nicer colour. Once the other two sides are relatively dry, I then proceed to paint on the other side to finish off the look. As you can see, I am painting the foot part of the leg to give it a little bit more detail and to give it more of like a boot sort of feel. I'm doing it in a grey to contrast with the green as my custom Legion has. Now finally, to give the ATRT driver his antenna, I just get a regular Lego antenna and I just lop off the top. Now I've finished painting, here's everything laid out. There was a couple of bits that I wasn't able to record because I was an idiot and I didn't record them because I forgot. But as you can see here, I changed the torso to grey and I added a nice little arrow on there. I used a pin to do more precise detailing. As you can see on the shoulder plate, I did another arrow and I did some black markings to define the shoulder plate from the rest of the arm. Now, this was a bit tedious, but here we are putting it together. As you can see, I'm putting the legs together. It is a bit tough. That's not because of the paint at all. Now, I do love painting as there's a lot of skill involved and you can sort of just do what you like with it, to be honest. As long as you have the right paint, it will make it look really nice. Some people tend to just modify them and use Sharpies and stuff like that, and the wrong sort of paint. However, if you get the right sort of paint, it can really make your figure stand out. Now, obviously, these aren't for play, these are for mock building and stuff like that. But here it is, the completed model. So if you guys do like watching me paint and you do want to see like a tips and tricks video, or if you do just want to see another one of these general painting video, please comment down below if you would like to see that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.